Hey everybody, Rick here with Game Trade Media. We're still live here at PAX Unplugged. This is actually the last interview of the day, but we made it a great one. We've got Gene here from Wizkids to talk to us about Tomb of Annihilation.
And we are excited about that.
Yeah, so what's exciting about it?
So Tomb of Annihilation is the fifth of the Adventure System board games. And what it is that it is, I kind of think of it as D&D light.
Okay.
It's a really, it's a simplified version of D&D, which you can play in like a half hour to an hour. And you can do a single adventure in that amount of time, and you get to play with all these great, you basically get to play Tomb of Annihilation with just a simplified, a simple board game setting.
Nice.
So it's great for those people that aren't your RPG players, but
Sure.
you still play board games with them.
Yeah, it's awesome. And this comes with like a butt ton of miniatures.
Oh yes, yeah.
So in here, how many are we getting?
There are at least 45, I want to say 50 miniatures in the game,
Right.
and it's a really great value. Like I've got some friends that really, they just bought it for the miniatures, because basically we offer two different versions. The standard and the premium. The standard is unpainted.
All right.
The premium are all painted miniatures like we have
see here. So
yeah.
these are some of the miniatures from Tomb of Annihilation. You've got your gorilla. You've got, what is this here? That's
a four-armed
giant
gargoyle.
four-armed gargoyle, which is destructive. And you've got the big
We got the stone juggernaut
the stone
here.
Juggernaut.
Chases you down hallways, just mows over people.
It's awesome.
And yeah, it's a really great set of miniatures. It's one of the cheapest way to get either painted or even unpainted miniatures out there.
So based on this, if you were to buy this at the price point, which is for the premium with the painted miniatures as well.
Premium is $160.
So for $160, you're basically getting these individually for what?
They're less than $4
Less than
a
$4.
piece. And,
That's ridiculous.
And it's even less when you go to the unpainted, which is like, it's less than $2 when because the standard is $80, I believe.
Wow.
So
the Juggernaut by itself, if you were to buy this painted,
oh yeah,
it would probably be a $30 or $40 miniature.
It is a piece of plastic,
by itself,
yeah.
and this has got some heft to it. It's a beautiful piece of plastic that it would scare any party if you said, "Oh, by the way, the hallway is 10 by." It's 10 foot wide. Oh, and it's got this thing. You can't get by it. It's going to roll you down.
Oh, yeah.
Run.
It's a steamroller, and
it's amazing.
It's coming for you.
It's so good.
So it's a really fun system of game that you can play the games with, and
right.
A lot of people, if they're familiar with the previous games, this is compatible with them as well.
Wow. Okay.
And you can. It's just a really fun way to play a campaign and get into D&D, really.
So if you have any friends out there that are not quite sure if they want to get into the heavy role-playing aspect of what Dungeons & Dragons is, this is a great introductory opportunity to show all your friends, this is what I love, this is what you could become a passionate fan of as well, with some simplified rules, but still enough to give you the feel of the adventure, the campaign setting, the D&D that it is.
Oh yeah.
With some beautiful models. They're ridiculously good-looking models.
Oh yes.
So go to your local retailer. You can pick it. This is available now.
Oh yes.
Yeah, at your retailer.
You can get them now.
Both the
standard
and premium. Okay. I like it. And what's the standard box going for?
$80.
$80. That's $2. Unpainted, still an expensive miniature by itself. If it were packaged by itself,
it's a great deal for the miniatures, and then you get a really great game beside that.
Absolutely.
So
good.
Great value, and we're happy to see it out there.
And just another great product coming out of the Wizkids arena. We love it. Gene, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And let's finish this off one last time, ladies and gentlemen, here at PAX Unplugged. Thank you to Carolina Game Tables for this amazing use of the streamer. For all of you out there doing your live streaming and you want something that's going to make you look real pro, this absolutely does it. So go out, check out CarolinaGameTables.com, or check them out on Facebook and see all their cool furniture that they have available for you, the gamer types out there. And finally, one last plug on the big prize we're giving away, which, oh, wait a minute, what's that in the background? I believe it's right there. It's this game.
Yes, it is.
We have a copy of this in this prize pack. So if you go to the URL, the QR code, scan it, or enter it in here at booth 203, or back home, you'll be able to potentially win this. We'll announce the winner on Wednesday live on Game Trade Media, so make sure you tune in for that. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we've had an amazing time here at PAX. I hope you have well.
Oh yeah, it's been a great time.
Yeah, and we will be back hopefully next year. So stay tuned on all the cool stuff we got going on at Game Trade Media, on all our social media platforms. There's going to be a lot of content coming out over the next year, so don't miss out. We'll be back real soon at the studio, so stay tuned for that. Out.
Don't forget to subscribe to Game Trade Media, leave a like, and comment on what videos you'd like to see next.